Welcome back to Coins ZF. Imagine checking your pocket change and discovering that a simple coin you've seen hundreds of times could actually be worth $10.89 million. It sounds unbelievable, but today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about coins among collectors, the 1967 Washington quarter. Stay with me till the end because what you're about to learn could completely change the way you look at your coins. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked closely at a 1967 quarter? Most people haven't. They spend it without a second thought. But collectors know that sometimes the most ordinary-looking coins hide extraordinary secrets. The 1967 Washington quarter was produced during a very interesting time in United States coin history. In the mid-1960s, there was a coin shortage across the country. People were hoarding silver coins, and the government had to act fast. Because of this, special measures were taken, and coins from 1965 to 1967 were made without mint marks to discourage collectors from hoarding them. Now here's where things get interesting. Because of these unusual circumstances, some rare varieties and error coins were created, and those are the ones that can be worth a fortune today. The standard 1967 Washington quarter is made of a copper-nickel clad composition, not silver. So in normal condition, it's only worth its face value, just 25 cents. Even in uncirculated condition, it might only sell for a few dollars. But we're not here for ordinary coins. We are here for the rare ones. The coins that can change your life. How can a 1967 quarter reach a value of $10.89 million? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and unique errors. Let's talk about mint errors first. Some 1967 quarters were struck with major mistakes during production. These include double strikes, off-center strikes, and wrong planchet errors. A wrong planchet error happens when a coin is struck on a metal blank intended for a different coin. Imagine a quarter being struck on a silver planchet or even a foreign coin blank. That alone can skyrocket its value. Another important factor is double die errors. This is when the design is duplicated slightly, creating a shadow-like effect on the text or image. If you see doubling in the words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust," you might be holding something very special. Now let's talk about condition, because condition is everything in coin collecting. A coin that looks brand new, with no scratches, no wear, and full original shine is called mint state. Coins graded MS-67 or higher are extremely rare for this year. If a 1967 Washington quarter exists in near-perfect condition with a rare error, its value can jump from a few dollars to thousands, and in extremely rare cases, even millions. There have been reports and claims in the collector community about ultra-rare 1967 quarters, with unique characteristics being valued at incredibly high amounts, including figures like $10.89 million. These are not your everyday coins. These are 1 in a billion finds. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine someone finds a 1967 quarter in an old jar, takes a closer look, notices unusual details, sends it for professional grading, and suddenly it's worth millions. This is why coin collecting is so exciting. The treasure hunt never ends. Now you might be wondering, how can you check if your coin is valuable? First, look at the date, 1967. That's your starting point. Second, examine the coin carefully under good lighting. Look for anything unusual. Is the design off-center? Are the letters doubled? Does the coin look different from a normal quarter? Third, check the weight. A standard 1967 quarter weighs about 5.67 grams. If your coin weighs significantly more or less, it could be a rare error. Fourth, listen to the sound. This might sound strange, but experienced collectors often tap coins gently to hear the ring. Silver coins have a distinct sound compared to clad coins. Fifth, consider getting your coin professionally graded. Services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade your coin, which is essential if you believe you have something valuable. Let's talk about real market behavior for a moment. While millions of dollars is an extreme high-end claim, Even moderate errors and high-grade 1967 quarters have sold for hundreds or thousands of dollars. The market depends heavily on demand, rarity, and collector interest. But here's the key point. You won't know what you have unless you check. Too many people ignore their coins. They assume everything is common. But history has proven again and again that rare coins are still out there, hiding in plain sight. That let's make this interactive. Right now, I want you to think about where your coins are. Do you have a jar at home? Old coins from your parents or grandparents? A forgotten wallet or drawer? After this video, go and check those places. Take your time. Look carefully, because the next life-changing discovery could be yours. And if you do find a 1967 quarter, don't rush to spend it. Study it. Compare it with images online. Ask experts. Join collector groups. Knowledge is your biggest advantage. Coin collecting is not just about money. It's about history, curiosity, and the thrill of discovery. Every coin has a story, and sometimes that story is worth millions. Before we wrap up, let me remind you again, not every 1967 quarter is valuable. Most are common, but a few rare ones can be worth incredible amounts. The difference lies in the details. So stay curious, stay patient, and keep searching. That if you enjoyed this video and want more hidden coin secrets, make sure to subscribe to Coin ZF, like this video, and share it with your friends. You never know, you might help someone discover a fortune. And remember, your next coin could be your big